Making this recipe Cajun style shrimp skillet. It's from the 5-in-1 from this is my lean and green. It has light butter, olive oil, minced garlic, 18 ounces of raw shrimp, 1.25 teaspoons of Cajun seasoning, half of a bell pepper chopped, half a cup of diced tomatoes, and 2 cups of cauliflower. I have my seasoning, my tomatoes, my cauliflower, and my peppers. And then this is my very first time ever cooking shrimp. I am from the coast. I have seen my mother cook shrimp. I have never in my life cooked shrimp, and this is my very first time. So these are thawed, deveined, detailed, deshelled, actually they're called shelled, shrimp, and they are cooking in a tablespoon of olive oil, a tablespoon of light butter, and some garlic, a teaspoon of minced garlic, and they are cooking. You can see they're getting pink. You see this one's not done. This one's getting done. I'm adjusting the heat. And you don't see me stirring. That's what I'm doing, is adjusting the heat. And this is supposed to cook for 4 minutes until the shrimp are cooked thoroughly. Like I said, this is my first time ever cooking shrimp. I'm very nervous about it. Shrimp are not cheap. And I don't want to overcook them either. I told my brother I was coming home to cook shrimp, and I said, it's my first time cooking shrimp. He goes, ever? I said, ever. He goes, oh, it's super easy. Just don't overcook it. Oh, I have so much doubt in my head. I didn't need that. But this looks like it's doing fine. I'm going to let it sit there instead of just stirring it. Let them cook up. And dang, it smells delicious. That's the garlic and the olive oil and the light butter. Can't smell shrimp yet. So, I'm going to go ahead and tell you how my day was today. Today is day 9. I did a video at the beginning of the day. I had a good day. I had a great walk. And I walked for 30 minutes and 3 seconds. And it was 1.44 miles. And my speed is increasing daily, which is fantastic. But oh, look at my shrimp. They're pinking up nicely. Anyway, my speed is increasing daily, and that's good. Determined to walk every single day this week, and some days I know it's not going to be as fast as other days, but some days it's going to be faster. On the way drive home today, I was tempted to turn into the first street in my neighborhood and do the mileage and go a different route where I zigzag down the streets instead of just going around the perimeter of the neighborhood. And I decided, no, I wanted to get home. I wanted to get this recipe started. This recipe yields 2, so I'll have it today and tomorrow. Golly, those shrimp look good. I just want to eat one right now, but so half of this shrimp is for today, and the other half is for tomorrow, and that is a lot of shrimp. This was 18 ounces of raw shrimp at the beginning of the video, and shrinkage happens with that. So now the recipe calls for me to sprinkle. I think they're done. They're going to continue to cook, but I need to sprinkle my Cajun seasonings over the shrimp and cook for about 4 more minutes. I'll cook for a little bit more time. You know what? I was supposed to do this right when I put the shrimp in. Whoops. That's okay. So this is Cajun seasoning. This is going to sound crazy to people too, but this is my first time ever using Cajun seasoning other than a crawfish boil. This is Tony's Creole seasoning. And I know there are members of my family who buy this in bulk because they don't ever want to run out of it. Oh my God, that looks so good. I really wish there was a such thing as smell-o-vision because holy cow, it smells great. Anyway, and they're beautiful pink. Look at that. I just want to eat that one out there. You know what would have been great added to this? Maybe instead of the peppers? Mushrooms. I could see switching that out sometime. Mushrooms. I'm gonna love, love, love mushrooms. Okay, so that was the Cajun seasoning. In a minute, I'm gonna add the diced peppers, tomatoes, and cauliflower, and just cook it for another 4 minutes. I think this is great. This has not taken any time at all. I prepped. I cut up my peppers and opened a can because I thought I had to buy diced diced Italian for some reason. I don't know why I thought that. And then there's my frozen riced cauliflower. First time I've ever had riced cauliflower was last week when I made a recipe. I made the cheesy chicken skillet, and it was, I loved it. I loved it. I loved it. It was the best thing I'd ever had. Let's see if I can do this with one hand. So I add in the peppers. I don't like raw cauliflower. I know that for a fact. I have tried it. Do not like it. Here are these tomatoes. And then here is the frozen riced cauliflower, which does cook quickly. I learned that. Oh my goodness, doesn't that look fantastic? Yeah, so over the years, I have tried cauliflower. People are insisting it's delicious. I do not like raw cauliflower, but I love this. This is fantastic, the way they rice it like this. And I guess all the seasonings and stuff help mask the real taste of cauliflower. And yeah, this is it. This is going to sit here and cook for another 4 minutes. I'm going to eat half of it today. That seems like a lot of food. Oh my goodness, look at it. It's so pretty. I'm going to, like I said, let this cook for 4 minutes. I'm like, is it Remy on Ratatouille? Oh, dang, I just lost his name. I'm like the chef where he says, anyone can cook. I've always known I could cook. If you can follow a recipe, you can cook. Quite honestly, that's really true. So typically the first time I make any recipe, I follow it to the letter. I go down the list, and then the next time I make it, I may make a substitution. Like, I really think this would be good with some mushrooms instead of the bell peppers, or in addition to get a little extra vegetable in there. I have to check with my coach. I could have used any colored bell pepper. It didn't specify a color. It said assorted peppers, chopped, which is just half a cup. So I'm not going to chop up 3 different colors of peppers to get a different color in there. I used orange, but you can use green, yellow, red, or orange. So that's it. I'm going to let it sit here and cook together and put a lid on it, and that's it. Thanks, and y'all have a good evening. Bye, lovely food.